Hey everybody, it's Polish Pete, and I'm here talking about the spinning rods in the Victory series from St. Croix Rods. These are exciting rods that have had a lot of build up around them, and I see why, and you will too if you get them in hand. They're really impressive in hand. They have a ton of technologies. In fact, they feature all of St. Croix's like top of the line technologies that typically you found in all their really expensive rods, like the Legend series of all those rods, things of that nature. That to me, the one that stands out the most is going to be the blank technology. This is SE3 Plus technology, which is SE3 graphite. If you're a St. Croix fan, you're very well aware of. A lot of rods in the St. Croix family have that graphite in them, that carbon fiber, I should say, in their lineup at St. Croix. SE3 is known for its durability, right? It comes in a lot of their price point models, and by price point I mean like those really aggressive price points from like 150 bucks and down, and that carbon fiber is known in the industry as being one of the standards as far as durability is concerned, and obviously its price point's phenomenal. SE6 carbon fiber is what you find in the super high-end rods, and they blended the two to make one blank here, so hence SE3 Plus. The SE6 helps this rod bring down the weight and increase the sensitivity, but being the majority of it being SE3 kept the price point down, and it keeps the durability factor way up there for the rods that you're gonna probably be purchasing a lot more than one of and jamming them all in a rod locker together if you're an avid angler. They also feature St. Croix's IPC, ART, FRS, TET Technology, and I'll spare you going through what each and every one of those is. We'll link to them all in the description in our videos here, so you can read about all those proprietary St. Croix technologies. But don't skip over that. A lot of us are looking for a good reason to buy American these days, and these rods are made in Park Falls, Wisconsin. And now it's not just buying it, and just like their rods in the past too, it's not just buying it because they're American made. These are also have features that are unmatched for their price points. In fact, the weight of this rod series, the weights in some of the models in this rod series are coming in lighter, if not in the same range as $500, $600, $700, $800 plus rods that are out there in the marketplace. So these are going to be a leader in their price point as far as features for the dollar. Some of the other more common features that I really have enjoyed about the rods, I love the sizing on the guide train. I've heard some people commenting on that because a lot of rods nowadays, in order to get the rods lighter, are running smaller guide trains on them. I like to see the guide trains in this kind of like, they're certainly not as small as micro guides, but they're not even the semi-micro. They're a little bit larger than that, but they're not big oversized guides, because I do a lot of line-to-line connections, and I think they pass knots fantastically, and I do think I prefer that size guide, so it gives me more versatility with the rod. All the rods have uniquely placed hook keepers on them as well, for technique-specific applications. For example, this 610 medium light extra fast here has a drop shot hook keeper on it, where you can hook the drop shot weight back here, and it keeps it away from your weight from swinging around and smacking around into the rod reel up here, getting tangled around into everything. These rods feature high-end cork on them, real minimalistic styling to them, which I really do appreciate about them. There's other models as well in spinning. Right now they're also doing the 7-1 medium fast here. They're signifying this one as the finesse model. So this would be kind of your do-all finesse fishing spinning setup, where you'll be able to fish shaky heads, Ned rigs, drop shot if you wanted to. If you're looking just for a versatile kind of do-all medium power fast action rod, this thing feels great in hand. Really crisp feel to the blank, and this one would get most of those applications done. If you're not sure exactly what you're looking for, I would suggest looking at that 7-1. Next up here, this one is the Max Tactical. This is the one out of all the rods that came, including casting, I'm the most intrigued with so far. This is a 7.3 medium extra fast action rod. This thing's got a wild tip on it for as much backbone as the rod has. And to me, it feels extremely well balanced. I like larger spinning reels. I run 4,000 size spinning reels. I get more speed out of those reels. I have less line issues. I think the drag surfaces, I in fact know the drag surfaces are much larger, and I think they're more consistent. And when you get a rod that's got a forward grip like this, I can get away with a larger spinning reel, and the rod still maintains balance and power. But I still have that sensitivity because I can get blade contact if I want up here. And with this SC3 material, which does feel fantastic in hand, I'm sure you're going to feel everything you want to feel. And with this tip being as light as it is, the tip on this rod is incredible. Of all of them, I'd like you to, if you could be here in Bend, I think you'd be most impressed with the action on this one here. It seems extremely versatile. I think you could detect light bites with even power fishing tactics, and I think you could fish light line tactics with this rod. So the Max Tactical is the one that I'm saying you got to give a shot to first if you're not sure. So in the meantime, all these models and spinning are up on our website. Go check them out and go catch them.